Hey guys, I have some sad news for us Mario fans. The voice actor for Mario, Charles Martinet, is stepping down as the role for Mario. I'm going to be talking about this in this video and telling you guys my thoughts on this. This is actually not the only sad news I got today. I actually got some more. I actually got one that's also a video game related thing, but I'll be talking about that one later. But yes, if you guys enjoy my videos and news related stuff, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. It'll really help me out a lot. It really will. You know, it really helps me out a lot. I'm trying to get to 300 subs. That's my goal right now. 300 subs. Because I have 2 reward videos for you guys. For people who are interested in reviews and all that, I do have reward videos. I plan on doing more down the road, but right now I already have 2 planned for the 300 subs. So I'm sticking with those right now, but yeah, but I do have that, so you guys know. One's gonna be a review, and one's gonna be a top 10, so I'll just let you guys know. We're actually getting really close, so yeah. But anywho, yes, this is very unfortunate news. It was gonna happen sometime. It really was, I'm not gonna lie. However, I was not expecting this to happen. What I was expecting to happen is Charles Martinet passing away. That's what I was expecting to happen. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's still alive. He's still alive. He looks great. Especially with long hair. I like him with long hair. He looks pretty good. But yes, after voicing Mario for 35 years, he is sadly moving on. So, like I said, it's gonna happen at some point in time, but like I said, I was not expecting it to be like this. But I can kind of see why he may retire. I mean, he's basically 67. I think he's 67 years old. So the guy is like in his late 60s, which is not super old. Consider people live a lot longer now. I mean, there are a lot of celebrities and famous people who have died in their 60s and 70s, but a lot of people like live to their 80s and 90s, you know, because we have better medical treatment and all that now. But basically, yeah, people live longer. But the guy he's basically 67 years old. But I don't know if that's exactly why he's stepping down. I'm not sure. We really don't know. No one knows exactly why he's stepping down. I don't know if we'll ever get a full answer unless we go to the guy himself. Because here's the thing. He's not going to completely stop doing Mario. He's actually going to travel the world, and he's going to, you know, still do impressions for Mario. So I'm wondering if maybe he's upset at Nintendo, because here's the thing. Mario is they're talking about. I have not seen the new Mario trailer for the new Mario game, which, by the way, it looks weird, but it looks really good. It looks really good, I'm not gonna lie. It's nice that we have a new 2D Mario game. Personally, I still would like to have a new Super Mario Bros. Game based off of New Super Mario Bros. DS. Because I actually really enjoyed the original soundtrack. But I can understand why they should make new Mario games too, you know, but I wouldn't mind seeing another new Super Mario Bros. Game, but I'm glad they're making a new version of it, trying to freshen things up, you know, take a break from, you know, making sequels to games and all that like that. But here's the thing, with the new, with Super Mario Wonder, there's talk that Mario's voice sounds different in the game. Yeah, it sounds different. It sounds off. I have not heard him make sounds. I can't say. So, but that's what people have been saying. But I have not heard him. I don't know if Mario's gonna talk in the game or not. I'm not sure. Because here's the thing, Mario does not really talk too much. He does not talk very much. Even in Mario Sunshine, this actually was one thing that pissed me off about Mario Sunshine. They gave the freaking other characters dialogue, but they don't give Mario dialogue. I don't know why they don't do that, because Mario spoke in because honestly, before Mario 64, Charles Martinet did voice Mario and Mario teaches typing. He actually spoke full sentences. Well, there's a few sentences he actually spoke, like in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon at the end. I won't spoil the game for people who haven't played it, but at the end of that game, he speaks like full sentences and all that. Not a lot. Like they're kind of just brief sentences, but you can hear him because he voices not just Mario but Luigi too and all that. He voices Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi. I'm not sure if he voices Yoshi, I'm not sure. But he voices a lot of characters. But they do speak like sentences in the game, which is pretty cool. But I'm really mad that he did not speak in Mario Sunshine. The Japanese version, we can hear a brief sentences, like because there's a Japanese version of the game. Like honestly, I think the cutscenes actually kind of look better in that game because I feel like when they're talking in the American version, their mouths kind of move off and all that. So when they're talking, their mouths don't match them talking, and all that. It looks better in a Japanese version. I have not played the full Japanese version of the game. Because I do like Mario Sunshine, but I have not played the full game. But I am mad that they didn't give him dialogue. Like, they give him, like one sentence with, like, Toad's worth at the beginning where he's, like, talking to him about the paint. But you can barely hear him and all that, and, it's sad, But yeah, he doesn't voice him, and that upsets me, and I don't know why they cut it out in the American version, but they did, and all that, so. But that's one thing that upset me, because he's a great voice actor. He's really good, like, he really is. He's a very good voice actor, I like him. But there are some people out there that do very good impressions, too, like, very good impressions, like, there's some YouTube videos, now these are actually, some of these can get very inappropriate at times, but like, there's like Dorkly Mario, which Mario's voice, like, the voice actor for Mario does a really good job there. It doesn't sound exactly like Charles Martinet, but it sounds very close to his impression of Mario. And then we got Mario vs. Five Nights at Freddy's, so that one's definitely very, that one's, it's not dirty, but Mario cusses a lot in that one. So, yeah, people on YouTube have actually made that stuff. Now, sometimes they may get actors. I think they've gotten people to voice characters before. Like, I think one time, like, in one of the, Dorkly, like, videos, I had, like, I think it was Joe Swanson, Patrick Warburton, I think he voiced, Bowser in one clip. But, I think it might have been him. I'm not sure if it's an impression or him, but my point is people can do very good impressions of stuff, but that one actually sounded a lot like Patrick Warburton, but I think they've gotten celebrities to do that before, so they could have gotten Charles Martinet before, but Dorkly, I think, was actually someone impersonating him because it sounded a little bit off, but it's very hard to tell, like, you gotta listen very well. But, yeah. But my point is his voice is very iconic. It's filled lots of people's, childhoods. Like, we can't forget, we get that iconic Mario scream. It goes like, whoa! I know, mine's pretty bad, but I can't do a Mario impression, but it's very iconic, everyone knows it. But yeah, everyone kind of knows it, and all that. But yeah, basically he's voiced the character a lot and all that, but yeah, sadly though, yeah, he's stepping down and all that, and I'm not sure, like I said, we don't really know exactly why why he's stepping down, but there are theories, like I said, that he may be upset, he may be, maybe he's just done with Nintendo, because he's still continuing on his retirement. So maybe he's just tired of Nintendo not letting him do voices. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe because again he's basically I mean, I'm sure Nintendo will give us a reason, but I have a feeling like because when it comes to companies, they don't always tell the truth, you know. But when it comes to things, but they try to either stretch the truth on. I'm not saying they always lie, but sometimes they do, or they try to stretch the truth a bit of what actually really happened. But yeah, I think he maybe just fed up with this, because in the Mario movie, like, they basically had Chris Pratt voicing Mario, and he did a decent job, but I would have loved to have Charles Martinet voice him, you know? And actually, I didn't bring this up because I actually did a review on the Mario movie. It was actually it was a decent movie. I liked it. I thought there was some pacing problems, so I thought it was still pretty good. But one thing that bugged me about it is they didn't have the video game voice actors voice the character, especially Charles Martinet. He had some cameos in there. He voiced like a look-alike on Mario, and then he voiced Then he also voiced Mario's dad, which is pretty interesting. But he didn't. I'd like to rather have had him, you know, voice Mario himself. I'm mad that they didn't do that. They had Chris Pratt do it. I'm sure that made him mad too, you know. They gave him cameos, but like, that's the thing. But I mean, they didn't really do that with any of the characters. They had all celebrity voice actors. And I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, Mario's been voiced by other people before. Like, he's been, and before, you know, the games where we have Charles Martinet, who we have now, well, who we won't have anymore because he's retiring. We had like people in the cartoons voicing him. Although some of them aren't like the Super Mario Bros. Super Show voice actor. I think it wasn't bad, but it wasn't very good either. I kind of preferred the voice actor who voiced Mario in Super Mario Bros. 3, and then you know, the Super Mario World show. I think that voice actor did a better job, but I'm not trying to criticize the guy who did the voice actor originally. He was like a wrestler and all that, but he still did a decent job. But I don't think he was the best for Mario. But I think they kind of gave him more of a Brooklyn accent, like in the Adventures of Mario Bros. 3 and all that. So like down the road. But my point is Mario's been voiced by other people. But Charles Martinet took over and all that, and he did a really good job. He did. Now, for some reason, I'm not sure why, but like later games, like Super Mario 3D World and all that, like his voice sounds off. Like, I'm not sure what they did, but like when he when he falls off a cliff or something. I'm not sure how many people play as Mario in Super Mario 3D World, because personally, Mario is probably one of the weakest characters, because he doesn't have any unique skills that I can think of. Because like Luigi can flutter, jump, and Toad runs faster, and Princess Peach can flutter, and Rosalina can spin. But Mario just doesn't have any unique skills, which I kind of wish they gave it that in that game, but they didn't. So I don't know. But basically, like, if you do play as him, because I like Mario's design and all that. If you play as him though, basically if he falls off a cliff or something, like his iconic yell he had, scream he had like. It sounds very like, it sounds off, like it sounds really off. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure if it's I would say maybe it's because he was getting older, but like at that time when that game came out, like that game came out 10 years ago. So he would have been 57. So he would have been older, but he would have still been young when that came out, He would have still been young. So I don't really see what happened. I don't know if maybe the developers who made the game changed his voice or something. I'm not sure. because they did that with Frank Walker as Fred from Scooby-Doo. Over time they like lowered his voice or something, so it sounds a bit off, but that way they could keep the voice iconic or something. But I'm not sure, it just sounds off, like, because like his voice in general sounds off, but for Mario, but I don't know, but it just, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. But yeah, but I do prefer his older, like, because the iconic, you know, like, what sound effect, it's more expressive. But I still appreciate him, you know, being there throughout all the games and voicing the characters and all. He still did a really good job. But yeah, sadly though, it sounds like he's gotten replaced. So he could be upset because Nintendo is not either replaced him already, or they already had a replacement for him, or he's just fed up with you know, or he's just fed up with, you know, like, he's just fed up with, you know, basically Nintendo not giving him, you know, really speaking roles and stuff, because he only says a couple lines. I don't know. I'm really not sure. I would say is maybe he really wants to retire. My thing is though, if he really wanted to retire, then he, like, why is he like, it's like he's like, you can tell he's like he's talking about how he wants to travel the world and all that, and like, and show people his voices and stuff. So it feels like he's just mad at Nintendo because they won't give him a chance, if you really think about it. But again, I could be wrong. Maybe he just really wants to retire. I mean, the guy is 67. But usually when it comes to voice actors, they usually stick around forever. So I'm really not sure. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I could totally see him being mad about that because the way it sounds. Because, like I said, if he was retiring from voicing, then why would he be traveling the world, sharing his voice with voices with, you know, with people? Because I mean, traveling the world and all that, he's like traveling the world, so he'd be moving around a lot and all that for his age and all that, and you think he would enjoy his time retirement, or you know, like, you know, anything like that, but you know, and all that. And if he was really, I mean, either that, or you would think he would just be, you know, he would still be, you know, voicing the character himself, you know, in the games. But, you know, the fact that he's retiring, but yet still, you know, traveling the world and all that, it doesn't really make much sense, you know, for why that is. Like, there has to be a reason to why he, you know, he's retiring. Like he could be upset about it or something, you know. I don't know. I just find it funny. But anywho, now that I got that out of the way, I want to actually think about. I want to think about what they're gonna do with Mario. Now that he's retiring, what are they gonna do with Mario? You know. We do have the Super Mario Wonder game, but like, I hear they have a different, it sounds like they might have a different voice for Mario. But it could be temporarily, I don't know. Because, you know, it could be just temporary replacing him like that until they find a permanent voice actor, I don't know. The problem is, here's the problem, is, this could actually be, I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but I know people are going around thinking Chris Pratt could take over Mario's voice in the games. Now, I doubt this is gonna happen, but if this did, I'd be so freaking pissed off. I'd be fucking pissed if they did this, because Chris Pratt, honestly, his Mario voice was alright. It wasn't great. Like, it was alright. Like, there was nothing wrong with the movie, you know, and all that. Like, it's you know, hearing them talk and all that, but it's really not that great. Like, it's not bad, like, for the movie, but, like, if you had him doing this all the freaking time, yeah, I'd be pissed, because for going from, like, having a great, iconic Italian accent for you know, Charles Martinet doing the voice, to having someone just not doing a freaking expression and all that, that would freaking piss me off. But I doubt they're gonna do that. What they may end up doing is they may either hire someone else, or they may reuse clips, or they may use AI. I'm not sure. I mean, because AI is a thing. I made a whole video on talking about why I don't like AI and why it sucks. why I think it's a bad thing for people, because like I said, instead of hiring someone, someone can easily, there's some voices, like Tom Kenny's voice in SpongeBob, no one's been able to capture his voice. But like for Mario and stuff, people have done really good jobs with that, so they could easily hire someone else to voice him, But I can see them using AI or just reusing voice clips, because the characters don't talk a lot in the game, so I don't know. But yeah, this is basically, yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know what's gonna happen, but I doubt Chris Pratt is gonna be voicing Mario. I would be pissed if they gave him the role. I'd be pissed, because he doesn't do a. Like I said, his voice is not bad. I watched the movie. I actually watched it, I believe, twice, and it's actually not bad, but it's not great. Like, it's not the best. But yeah, it's not the best voice actor. I think the voice actor for Luigi was honestly better, but it's not bad. Like, it's not cringe or anything, but it's definitely not great. But I would be cringed, like, if they gave him the voice from, like I said, replacing a very iconic, Italian voice for Mario that was, Charles Martinet, to going to a normal, pathetic voice, which is Chris Pratt, But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. But like I said, I guess we can hope he can enjoy his retirement. Because like I said, I feel like it's kind of strange how he goes from voicing the characters from Mario, announcing he's gonna retire, but like only to go and travel the world and voice characters anyway, instead of just sticking around with Nintendo and voicing the characters. So I think something definitely is going on there, but I don't know. Nintendo's done some stuff I don't like, and all that, but I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, I don't know, but I'd like to meet the guy at some point in time. That'd be nice. He could sign something for me or something like that, but I don't know. But I'm gonna probably go ahead and end up letting this go, though, because I don't have much else to say. I just hope you enjoy your retirement, Charles Martinet. You are such a great voice actor. I hope someday I can meet you. That'd be really cool. But anywho, I guess tell me your guys' thoughts about this in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. And actually, I will have probably an update video on what Nintendo says down the road, maybe. It depends on how much they say and if I have anything to say about it. But I may have an update video on what they're doing, because they're talking about that. Anywho, bye-bye.